All right, folks. It's time to talk about what's going on here with the city council meeting that occurred Tuesday night. Um, this was just the most recent of several negative situations that have been put through by these groups, including the ACLU of Idaho, but not limited to. I can say they're not working alone. It's really taking everyone working together to screw this up as badly as they are. I've said it 1,000 times. Being disruptive, being rude, shouting obscenities is not going to accomplish anything towards the goal we're attempting to reach. We're trying to take people who are experiencing homeless and get them out of that. That's the goal. And no one's going to get there by simply holding signs and screaming at state officials. That's just not how that works. If you want to be heard by state officials, then you need to do so through the proper channels. We are all residents here, and we all have the ability to speak with the people who represent us, including the mayor and anyone else you'd want to talk with. They are busy people, and that does take scheduling sometimes, and it can be lengthy, and that sucks. Especially when you're on a ridiculous timeline like we are right now. A local citizen had stepped up and volunteered to provide a piece of land that they owned here in the city of Boise to set up 10 large tents, all uniformly spaced, all uniform in color and variety, all equipped with proper facilities for, like high-end kind of glamping almost, cots and sleeping bags and everything they would need to do so in a hygienic manner. It was incredibly generous, and as a byproduct that another person purchased $2,000 worth of tents, 10 $200 tents, for exactly that explicit purpose. Now, because of the events of the city council meeting, where the large group of protesters came in and acted the way they did, that person has since backed out because they do not want that behavior that they're associating with this whole process to be happening on their property. They don't want the media there. They don't want 1,000 protesters who don't know what they're actually doing down there chanting and screaming obscenities and disturbing everyone who lives around there, which is completely understandable. I do not blame them in the slightest. It is incredibly unfortunate for those 20 people, for those 10 tents, who would no longer get that. So we are now scrambling and attempting to find a new solution. But I've always been one to put my money where my mouth is here. I'm telling you that the way they acted was unjust and the way they acted was rude. And I'd never say such a thing unless I could prove it. Fortunately, I was at that city council meeting, and I was recording video of it. Now, I admittedly didn't get everything, but I've went ahead and I put together what I did get. So let's see what that looks like.
How much money did you spend on that? You still wasted money.
Please respect the pledge of allegiance. Okay, start.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Unless you're poor.
Thank you so much.
Poor is not access to resources.
I'm a bad.
Would the clerk please call the roll?
Flake.
Here.
Jordan. Where's the mayor?
McLean. Lieutenant. Kelsey. Oh, we're going to here. Four present, two absent.
Thank you. Next on the agenda is request for approval of the minutes of December 1st, 2015, and work session, and minutes of December 1st, 2015, regular meeting.
Move approval.
Second.
Moved and seconded.
Third.
Roll call, please.
Clay.
Yes.
Ludwig.
Yes.
McLean.
Yes.
Never.
Thompson.
Yes.
All in favor, motion carries.
Never.
Thank you. We have no items on the business.
Oh, that's good. Let's talk about the
So
homeless.
next on the agenda is the consent agenda. And if I could please ask, this is a public meeting, we're here so that we can hear public business. Interrupting that business is neither fair nor reasonable for the folks who are here.
Yeah,
conducting
yeah, that's
business. The consent agenda, all items that have been asked for are considered to be routine by the council. Very much encourage you to contact the mayor's office and the city council and ask that this item be added to an agenda in the future.
What item?
But unfortunately, as I said, our
The mayor.
ordinances don't allow us to hear it tonight.
That's all the time. This ain't the first.
Sounds very convenient to me.
Yes.
Please.
Yes, you may.
Yeah, that's a man. That's a man.
This item, and let the record reflect that if you continue
Let
to
him
disrupt
speak.
this meeting.
Let him
you'll
speak.
request that.
Let him
I don't
speak.
want to do
Let
that.
him speak. Let him speak. Let him speak. Let him speak. Let him speak.
I'd move
Let him speak. Let him speak.
Recess.
Let him speak. Let him speak.
Recess.
Recess.
We didn't get a recess in our
Go ahead, maintain
Go for
your
it, Don, it's
standards
you.
now. It's cool, it's fine. It's not like there's actual human beings suffering under your watch. Thanks, y'all.
After you strip them of all their tents, bedding, sleeping bag, everything,
Oh,
they're
yeah,
like
and
dogs.
$140 is totally sufficient compensation for everything you own in the world. You heartless middle class motherfuckers.
Let's talk.
Let him speak.
Go ahead and speak. Can you please listen? Can't wait to. Man, I'd have been talking before you got here.
Yeah, man. Why can't he speak? 5
Come
minutes.
back out, you guys.
That's right. Go away. Hide. Hide from the confrontation. That's the
Shame.
effective way to do something.
We're not going nowhere. We're not going nowhere. You're gonna listen to us one day. We'll bring TV cameras from around the
Put
world.
us on the agenda.
Yeah,
Put us
what
on the
agenda?
agenda.
The agenda for people that are evicted from this city. That should be the agenda.
Put us on the agenda.
Put us on the agenda.
Put us on the agenda. Put us on the agenda.
Put us on the agenda.
Put us on the agenda.
Put us on the agenda.
Put us on the agenda. Put us on the agenda. Put us on the agenda.
And guess what? The TV cameras are looking at you. You're on TV.
Agenda.
You're famous. I don't know how you sleep at night.
We want to be heard. We want to be heard. We want to be heard.
We're not going away.
Well,
Move somewhere else.
Peaceful.
Find a solution.
we've got business to
Yeah, this
conduct.
is the business.
How about the people's business? How about the people's business? We don't care about
Yeah,
business.
you got a nice long house to go to.
And you don't have to have help.
And human life is not a business?
Well, folks, we've
Life
got,
is big business.
we've got work to do
Oh,
here.
we got work to do.
I've got
I'm
one
gonna
to
ask
do
you
too.
to leave, and if you
Do
don't
you want to be
leave,
respectful to these
we're
veterans
gonna
that are
remove you.
experiencing homelessness?
folks,
What have you been doing, Dave Peter?
folks, this
What
is
have
not,
you been doing?
this is not the way to
It's
do
not
this.
the
I'll be
forum?
happy to
Then what
meet
is
with
the
you.
forum?
No,
I'll be happy to meet with
I just
you.
want you.
You won't answer the other question.
Let him say what he just said. You'll be happy to get it. Let's be cool, let's be.
I will meet with you myself in my office.
In quiet.
Camera. Can we bring the camera?
We'll get a
Can we
time.
bring the camera?
Mike Journey, you're here. Go talk to Mike Journey. I will meet with all of you.
Oh, I know this is popular issues. That's what you're doing. Tell me
Why does it have to be in private?
We want to talk to you.
And
We want to talk to you.
you can talk to me.
We want to talk to you in public.
Mike,
On a public forum.
talk to this gentleman
Why
right
can't
here.
it be in public?
I have the card. We'll call.
There you go.
Why does it have to be in private?
Good.
Calling
I called several times. I have yet to get a call back.
I'll be happy to meet with all of you tomorrow.
What
No,
time?
no. It's on our time.
Talk to
frame.
Mike.
Meet us in Tin City. Meet us in where old Tin City. What's
What's
that?
going to Tin City? Hey,
Mike Journey will set it up.
keep it down.
I'll meet with all of you tomorrow.
Keep it down.
Okay.
He said he'd meet with us tomorrow. Hey, man.
I will meet with all of you.
No, this is the time and this is the place.
No,
No,
this is
this
not
is
the
the
time.
time and this is
And
the
this is
place.
not the
Public
place.
forum.
This
How's
is
it
the time and this is the place. This is the
advertised?
time and this is the place.
This is the public house.
This is the place.
This is where you come to time and talk about your life.
This is the time and this is
How
the
is
place.
it all the time?
This is the place.
This is where you come to City Hall
We're
and
gonna
all
take
your
you in.
concerns, right?
Talk to Mike, I'll give you time. Otherwise, we're gonna have to start taking you guys out.
Well, can we start talking about homeless?
I will meet with all of you tomorrow.
Sir, can we address
In
that
my
talk
office.
about
Talk to
homeless?
Mike and give you time.
Of course.
You're off.
Mass is the problem. Mass is the problem again. Push them out.
Mike, give him
Push
the
them
time.
out. Push them out. I
You can either talk to Mike, I'll give you time, I'll give you,
I'm waiting.
all of you can meet with me tomorrow face to face. Otherwise, we're gonna have to start
face
taking.
right now. We got the cameras in.
We got a whole,
Give these out.
we've got a whole agenda of work to do. Either either meet with me tomorrow,
With the camera.
Or what else?
you can put any cameras you want in there.
Sir, if you
Okay,
can
cool.
get to a time and a place, I think it shuts out.
Everyone who wants to meet with the mayor, come with me out in the lobby. I'm gonna check times and
And we'll get it done. You can bring cameras, you can bring anything you want.
Opportunity. What about the press?
Yeah,
Anything
press.
you want.
Here's the
The
press.
press is there.
We'll get the press.
You can bring
press.
anyone you want, any press you want. You can record it, you can put it on camera, but you're gonna have to go, set it up with Mike Jordan, my representative, right now. I'll do it tomorrow.
But we're not gonna talk to him, we're gonna talk to you directly.
Yeah, yes,
Excuse me, as a citizen of Boise County, do I not have the right to speak in this forum? I do not.
No, you don't.
I do not have the
No,
right to
you
speak.
don't. We're not about this issue.
He's a veteran.
Any issue on the agenda that's open, Eat tomorrow, face to face.
That's easy.
Sorry.
under
No,
different circumstances.
we asked you, no, you can't. We're gonna ask you to leave, sir.
Already asked you to wear that suit,
Either
Peter.
set up a meeting tomorrow with me or leave.
Spotted me out.
All right.
They know who I am. Everybody wants to talk to
We're
me.
counting that back, and I just got told I cannot speak in a damn courthouse or a city building in the United States. Bullshit, dude.
I've actually been here for a while.
Yeah.
All right.
3 times in Iraq.
And that
With
fancy
the
house. Purple Heart.
From Heart Bronze Star recipient. Now, can I speak in a public forum in this city?
Go.
I can speak better in Iraq than I can speak in Boise. Bullshit, buddy.
Go there.
So that's what happened. That is a majority of what happened, not all of it, obviously. After that, they closed the meeting. Mayor Beater managed to make time to bring the Boy Scouts that you saw up to the front so that they can get their picture taken with him, which is one of the things they planned on doing anyway. And actually afterwards, Mayor Beater spoke with one of the other individuals who I'm aware of that used to live down at Cooper Court, and they had a very reasonable conversation for about 10 minutes. They talked for 10 minutes without any raised voices or flying hands or anything like that. Civilized conversation, if you will, which it seems he's more than welcome to. The problem is that when people just show up and just start screaming like children, nothing gets accomplished. I know that, you know, I don't respond well to that. If I'm in a position to possibly assist in things, like even what I'm doing now with idahomeless.org, if I have someone approach me and say, hey, Bob, you know, like I had somebody, Christmas is coming up, I'm trying to make things work, I've got a son who needs some cold winter gear, and right now I am doing everything I can to pull together for her. But if she were to approach me and say, we want winter gear and we want it now and you owe us this and yada yada yada, I'd probably just tell her to buzz off. I wouldn't give her the time of day, because that's not how you speak to people in general, not just in City Hall, not just in Capitol Hill, but just people in general. You have more respect for people than that and understand that they are human beings. And sometimes it does come to that. Sometimes it does come to screaming. But there's a progression. You see, if the problem we're having now is with the eviction of the residents of Cooper Court, then we need to go through the proper channels. And if those are ignored, or if we're flat out denied, then we move on to being loud and boisterous and possibly causing a scene. But that's not, you don't pull the nukes out on the first strike. That's just not how war works. And this is kind of become a war against homelessness, if you will. Not a war against the homeless, mind you, but a war against homelessness. We're trying to find solutions. We don't want people living on the street, freezing. You know, we don't want that. So we're trying to find legitimate solutions. And all I ask is, if you want to be involved, if you want to be part of the solution, if you want to be part of the people who produce a positive outcome from this, that's not the way to go about it. We always post things on our Facebook with the events that are going on. If you have any questions about anything, you can feel free to contact me through the idahomeless.org Facebook, or you can email me, bob@idahomeless.org, or you can contact any of our local shelters. I'm sure they'd be more than happy to provide you with any information you might need. Interfaith Sanctuary, Corpus Christi House, those are the two that were right there in Cooper's Court, and are going to know the most about the residents of Cooper Court if you have questions pertaining to their actual needs. Jody, who is one of the people who run the Corpus Christi House, I believe, she's very involved in this. She's actually the one who bought those tents that we spoke of earlier. There's a way to get this done, but we got to stop this screaming, name calling, and then while I'm editing this, while I'm reviewing footage, I get a notification about a news story about this morning, Wednesday. There was the meeting that he spoke of at 8:30 this morning. Sorry, my Facebook is blowing up. The people who showed up to that did the exact same thing they did last night, and went further to the point where one woman threatened to blow the mayor up. And I don't know what the outcome of that threat was, but that's not productive. If you want someone to help you, you don't start with threatening them. That's not effective. So I hope you take what you can from this. No footage was edited or modified to make it one way or the other. The only things that were edited out were like I said, there's a chunk of time where the city council was actually going over whatever. They're going over actual city business. And it was a bit quiet and boring, and so I cut it out because it's boring. and then I brought it right back in when things started getting interesting again. Like I said, that period of time that I cut out was about 5 minutes. And that was the only 5 minutes during the entire meeting in which they actually successfully did anything. The city council did. Because that was the only 5 minutes where there was enough cooperation from everyone to do so. After that, when I started off with Jersey, who I'm sure, if you're following this, you've seen Jersey being interviewed all over the place. He's become kind of this poster child for Cooper Court. Now, the problem is that Jersey never lived in Cooper Court. He had a tent at Cooper Court, but Jersey actually never lived there. He has housing. But he makes himself out to be this icon of homelessness, despite the fact that he's not actually homeless. So there's that to keep in mind. I'm willing to answer any and all questions anyone has about this video. Like I said, I don't put anything out there that I can't back up. So if you do have questions, feel free to comment below, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. I appreciate your time.